Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Photo. I am playing Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the... I'm burping. The Scholar of the First Sin. Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Again. This time we're gonna go and go. We're gonna go and go and go. Yes, no, we're gonna do a magic build. Or a sorcery build, which I've never done in this game, so that's gonna be quite interesting. Because I've never used all of the spells. Or just like, once again, just done a sorcery build. And thus I am quite interested to see how it's gonna go. Because I'm also basically required to go into New Game Plus 2 with this character again, because there's, you know, a weapon that I need to get that I can only get in New Game Plus 2. And I'm also gonna have to defeat the Dukes de Freya in New Game Plus twice before that to get the Moonlight Greatsword and I think Crystal Soul Spear. So yeah, joy. Well, I guess we'll see how it's gonna go. I have no idea. And I'm not gonna care either. I'll get through it somehow. I've done more difficult challenges. Name. Crap, why do I keep forgetting that I have to think of a name? Also, if you can hear anything in the background, as per usual in a lot of my videos lately, I do have my window open up because I need the fresh air. And yeah, busy street, and as you can quite clearly hear, maybe, there's some noise from the street every now and then. But oh, well, it's not too bad, I feel. Usually in any case. So, a name. I'm gonna be making another female character because I like female characters. Teehee. What should I name you? You're a magic spellcaster. What did I even name my other characters? Like Slim Lady, yeah, right. Buff Boy and Slim Lady. Nice. Now you might be thinking like, what the hell is this? But I remember, this is gonna be a stretch. I remember a staff in Fire Emblem 5, like in Thracia, for people that know anything of that series. I remember a staff being called Ensorcel, and if you use that, you would basically increase the resistance of somebody for a certain amount of turns. And I think I'm just gonna go and call her Sorcel. The staff is called Ensorcel, but I was gonna call her Sorcel because why not? And as you might expect, we are going to go and start off with a sorcerer. My stats. My stats. Let's see, because the stats I need... I also have like a list of a lot of weapons that I can use, which are basically weapons that don't really have a preference from like between strength and dexterity, so I decided to make them available to me in the magic playthroughs. Things like the short sword, the long sword, the Vangarian sword, the Draykeeper sword, the Bastard sword, the Claymore, Ruler sword, Mannequin claws, Twin blade, and that's it. Those are the weapons that and also, I guess, actually no, not a dagger. I'm not allowed to use a dagger. And then there's also a couple of weapons that scale specifically with intelligence also. So the stats that I will need are 18 strength, which I do not have in any way, shape or form, 19 dexterity, then here comes the big one, 64 intelligence, and 18 faith. So yeah, joy. This is gonna be something. Alright, the gift. Do I need a petrified something? I don't think that I do, right? Because the weapons that I need are... a lot of them are either boss weapons or just rare drops. Wait, a staff. Nope, there's no staff there. Okay, cool. I'll go and get a bonfire setting then. Body, gender, female, build. Wait, what am I doing? I'm gonna pause this and I'll meet you guys here once I've made a character because it's probably gonna take me some time. All right, here we are. This is the character. Does she look amazing? I don't know. Does she look fine? Sure enough. It's good enough for me. Let us go and finalize our true self.
All people come.
All people come. Oh my. Not entirely incorrect. Is that a way that I want to start this playthrough? Sure. Human effigy. Now let me go and change one thing. Sorcerer Staff on the left and nothing on my right, because I am not allowed to use a dagger. The thing I am allowed to do is use my fists, if absolutely necessary. But for the beginning of this playthrough, I'm gonna be using only sorceries, because I don't got nothing else. It'll be a little bit before I can get my my short sword. Will I explore this area? I could. There's nothing really stopping me from doing it. I'm also going to wear at least the gloves. Because the thing I can get in here is... There's a couple of things I can get in here. Oh, I just noticed that this might be an issue then. Let's go and switch you to the right hand. And let's see how much damage my sorceries can do. I do not know, because I've never played with sorceries. It's decent. Well, I have played with sorceries in Dark Souls 3, for instance, but just not in this game. I've actually also done it in Dark Souls 1, I just remembered. When me and Cube did our co-op playthrough, we did... Like, he was... I don't remember what... I think it was just a straight-up strength build. I can also punch with this thing if I want to. Yeah, I think he was using strength. And I was just using a magic. So you can imagine how fun it was to get the Moonlight Greatsword in Dark Souls 1. But it wasn't too bad, though. I managed to do it, but Cube for some kind of reason couldn't or something. I don't remember it. Don't remember the details, but... That was an interesting playthrough, because we were playing... Oh boy, no. Okay, I hit him in the face. Nice. Because we were playing Dark Souls 1 Remastered when it just came out. So, yeah, the game was full of all kinds of bad things. Just giant dads everywhere. I hated it. I absolutely despised every second of it. Especially when you want to do co-op, because otherwise it's not really too big of an issue, but since we were doing co-op, we were basically constantly human. And, yeah. Makes you a nice target for them invaders. So the spells actually do more damage when you headshot with them. That is quite interesting. I never knew that that was a thing. But now apparently it is. What kind of a robe am I wearing? Black Hollow Mage robe. And just more imported trousers. Ah yes. A tried and true classic. This way. Yeah, I want to go and lower the ladder. There we go. I do not have anything smooth or silky for you. Sword of an Immense Soldier. This is also another one of those playthroughs, I suppose. I feel like this has been a thing with like every single Dark Souls 2 playthrough I've ever done. When I'm just like, you know what? I'm in the mood to play Dark Souls 2 again. Or just Dark Souls in general, and then I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Even though I will say I was prepared for this. I did do my research before I began this entire thing. Because I need to do research, otherwise I won't be able to get all the things that I want to get. Then the entire purpose of this playthrough would be kind of non-existent, really. Except for, you know, just having a little bit of fun. But the thing that I'm here to do is collect all the sorceries, collect all the catalysts, or at least all the catalysts that scale with sorcery in particular. In particular. And then also get the weapons that scale with sorcery and... Wow, Jesus. One shot. So we get the weapons that scale with sorcery, and then, yeah, just that's it, I think. That is all that I'm going to be doing. I'm kind of interested to see how long this playthrough is going to last. Because I felt like the strength playthrough was definitely the one that took me the most amount of time. Mainly probably because I didn't really know how I was going to grind all of the upgrade materials that I needed. Which were, by the way, a lot. I should have it written down around here somewhere, but I'm not in the mood for looking for it, but it was a lot. It doesn't really help that every single boss weapon in this game like requires you to have, or to get I think it's 15. 15 petrified dragon bones, and petrified dragon bones are one of the rarest items in the game. So it makes no sense. At least not to me. You cannot buy them anywhere, and you just have to farm them at the dragon area. Which I didn't know when I was doing the strength playthrough, so I wasted a lot of time trying to grind them from the dragon acolytes in all this keep. And also from the... what are they called again? From the imperfect enemies. In... what's that place called again? The imperfect enemies in somewhere that I do not remember for some kind of reason. In the Sunken King DLC. If you're wondering why I'm running over this way, it's because I want to get some homeward bones. They're handy for the beginning of the game. You can see a lot of bloodstains from people probably trying to kill Benhart. And get his beautiful Blue Moon sword. Which isn't even that good of a sword, really. It doesn't scale with anything. It's not that good. But it looks cool. It's a rip-off of the Moonlight Greatsword. Which we are gonna get, and we are probably gonna use. I think in any case that the Moonlight Greatsword will probably, just like in the other Dark Souls games, will probably be an amazing weapon to use as a sorcery build. Let's see. At least I remember it being pretty dang good in Dark Souls 3. And also in Dark Souls 1, because I used it in that game also. Oh well, whatever. We'll just see how all of this goes. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Well, I guess I'm not really worrying in any way imaginable, really. But those are things that you, or at least that I, in any case, think about. When I start a new playthrough, I'm like, how am I gonna get this? How is this gonna happen? How am I gonna do that? But all I can do is just play and continue rambling on about a lot of nonsensical bullcrap, because that is me in a nutshell. And I don't care. I'm just myself, so whatever. I think not this way. How many hours have you played this game? You still don't know where to go? Yep. I can still get turned around in basically any game, really. You know what? I like her more than I anticipated that I would. When I first made her, I was like, this is fine, but it's not amazing. But now that she's just walking around, that's fine. The sounds of rushing water. And of cars driving past my house. Or just all kinds of vehicles, really. This way. I really am getting turned around quite a lot. Quite surprised that I still remember how to play this game. Since I've been playing so many other games once again. All the control schemes just become very confusing after a while. Okay, now, how much damage do I do against you? But before we do that, maybe I should go and light the bonfire. Because he will probably start running at me, and the only thing I have are my fists with my... What's it? 3 strength? With my massive 3 strength. This'll be something. Oi! Oi, lad. Get over here. Well, I would actually like you to not come over to me, but... There we go. That is going to be another thing in this playthrough. I'm gonna have to learn to not be too close to the enemies. A lot of the times. Except when I want to, of course, hit him with a weapon or something, but... I don't have to. That is one thing that I keep forgetting when I play any kind of magic build. I'm like, okay, I don't have to be this close to the enemy. I don't have to use these melee weapons. But it's just a habit, really. You know what the funniest part is? The fact that I just totally ignored the Estus Flask. I don't need the Estus Flask. But I don't think I'm gonna go back at the moment. How much do I need to level up? That is the wrong thing. No. Can I please? No, it's player status there. Jesus. I do have enough to level up, actually. Maybe I want to go back. Because I will need some more strength, because I really want to use at least just a basic short sword or long sword. So let's go back to Majula and see if I can level up. Do myself a little bit of a stretch. Ooh. Oh. Feels good, man. Loading times are a lot faster for Dark Souls 2 than Dark Souls 3. On this PC, in any case. On my laptop, it actually loaded a lot faster. That was an interesting part right there for me. The fact that everything just went. That when it came to loading, my laptop was faster, but when it comes to everything else, my PC is just better. Alright, I could get one more achievement slot if I only upgrade it once, but I kind of want to really focus on being able to use a sword. I have 5 souls left. Wow. Haven't had that happen to me before. Well, I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually seen 5. It might sound very weird, but I don't think I've ever actually seen 5 souls in my inventory. 0 souls, I've seen more than enough because death. Because of death and losing your souls. Also, there's more Hoban bones over here. Which I also forgot to pick up. I just forgot to explore the entirety of Majula. There's also Titanite Shard. God, what am I doing? I think it's mainly because I haven't taken any damage and all that jazz that I'm just like, meh, don't need healing. No, I know I am doing it like this. I know, because of the New Game Plus adventures I had. Where I now have the habit of just running past everything. Well, kind of. Alright. Give me the loot. Titanite Shard. If only there was a loot in this game. Mortal Shell did it first. Or at least from what I've heard. Or seen. I wouldn't actually know if there's another Souls-like game that has a loot in it. That's the one thing that needs to get introduced in Elden Ring. Music instruments. That's the one thing I need. I forgot to level up my Estus. Fuck it, I don't care. Nice. I pressed the lock on button, but it wasn't good enough. I've also, I think it has been a little bit, but the last time that I played a Dark Souls game, it was Dark Souls 3, and it was the Conversions mod, which is a pretty amazing mod, and it's mainly magic focused. And one of the things that they have done in that mod to make being a magic caster just a lot easier is they made it so that you could lock on from much farther away. And I'm kind of used to being able to lock on from very far away. Which makes it very weird that I cannot lock on from very far away. Also, that dude over there was ridiculously good at freaking shooting arrows. Get out of here. Right. Also, a thing that I haven't shown off quite yet is this stuff over here, Amber Herbs, which slightly restore spell uses. So there's a couple of items in the game that restore your spell uses when you use them. And thus I will probably use those. Quite a sizable amount. Well, I'm not sure though, I have no idea. Once I have a sword I can definitely take care of myself. So we should be fine. Also, is the Sorcery Catalyst a weapon? Or the Sorcerer's Staff is indeed a weapon that scales better with magic as opposed to dark. At least once you fully upgrade, by the way. That's what I'm going off of. Originally I went off of the first image, or like the first thing, and not like the end scaling that you would get. And yeah, that was kind of bad. But whatever. It is fixed now, so now everything makes at least a little bit more sense. Okay, those are throwing knives. I don't really need throwing knives. I was about to say, are you gonna come down? And I can shoot him in the ass. And then he's going to ragdoll down. That is one thing that I definitely miss in this game, and that's the ragdolling. I have no idea why, though. It's nothing too special, it's just funny. That's what people like about it, I suppose. Right. Shoot her! Or him in this case. Or whoever, really. We don't know. We do not know what gender this person was. Or maybe they prefer to have no gender at all. Or whatever the hell they do. I don't care. Short sword. I think that is 6 strength, right? 7 strength and 10 dexterity. Big oof. I thought it was not that much. So, here comes the interesting part though, because there's a lot of hollows in here. And I don't have a lot of spells left. I missed. Nice. Doesn't have a lot of spells left. Proceeds to miss. Son of a bitch. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Give me a drink. Ba-ba-da-ba-dee. This is actually better. Nice. 7 soul arrows. Well, I guess we'll see how it's gonna go. Also, adaptability is a stat, right? Need to remember that I have to upgrade adaptability. Right. Get in my range. Hello. Can I punch you to death? Well, my punches do a decent amount of damage. It's not bad. At least against these enemies. It could definitely become bad. If I let it be. Right. Hit you. Hit you. Which is almost a one-shot. Here comes the punch! Ah, crap. I bounced off of the wall. This guy over here. Stuck in space and time right here. Yeah, he lost his arm. The wall came alive and decided to eat his arm. Which is a natural thing that they do. How about you, you know, not... punch you to death. I feel like I'm doing PvP against Cube again. Even though this is a lot easier than PvP against Cube. Right. The gentleman's fight. Hello. You are a big boy, and I would like to kill you with soul arrows. Maybe I should also shoot one at you. Son of a butch. Son of a butch? Yes. I've really grown accustomed to saying son of a bitch for some kind of reason. I really like saying it. Right. Shoot him. You shot me right in me ass. With an arrow. A soul arrow to size. And punch you and hope that I can kill you before I get shot in the face. Okay. But like in the face, I meant literally in my face. Which would allow me to, which would make it so that I would get stunned. And that would really screw me over, I think. Right. You son of a dagger spamming bitch. Don't you love those early game hollows that just spam attacks? Right, lifetime time. Let me go and hit you with my staff. 69 damage, now that is what I like to call perfection. There we go. A bandit's knife. Nice, don't need it. Actually, pretty cool knife you got there. But I don't need it. The only thing I need are my sorceries. And the sword. Right. There's also another hole over there. Which is going to attack me, of course. Or try to, in any case. Wow, nice. Wanted to actually backstab you, but whatever. I was going to hit you with my staff and do some magic damage. Eat this, fool! Huh? some witching urns. Basically throwable magic damage. And there we go. Who in the hell is here? Fallen soldier. Intriguing. But I ain't interested. Hello. Come on, buy something. Anything. I love Malentia. For some kind of a reason. And yeah, I need some more souls. My name's Malentia. Okay, can I do anything in... Yes, I can. Can I do anything in Majula? Maybe, you know, upgrade your Estus. And open up Leningrass shop. Maybe buy myself the longsword instead of the instead of using the short sword. There we go. I love the fact that you can open up doors by rolling through them. Such a weird and yeah, just in general a weird thing, but I absolutely love doing it. But first, I must get set up. Come back later. Hello.
Is that a how?
It is a shard that I have found a little bit earlier on, but sure. There we go. Estus flesh strengthened. We can go rest at the bonfire. And see if I can... I don't have enough souls, but let's go and just see what I need to be able to use the thing. The longsword. 10 strength, 9 dex. Okay. So in general, I'm just gonna need a metric grappler strength. Well, a metric grappler. I don't need 70 strength in this playthrough, so it's not a metric grappler. I think I'm gonna do one more area. It's already 30 minutes, but I think I'm gonna do one more little side area, and then we'll call it quits for there. Let us go this way. Deal with this boy again. Son of an ass. Stupid bitch. Eat this. Well, that was quite successful, if I do say so myself. I thought I was gonna fall and die. It's kind of the thing you do in Dark Souls. Sometimes. Hit him. Ouch. Son of a... rolling, rolling, rolling. And I'm punching him in the back passage. There we go. Why use weapons when you can use your fists? Ah yes. A brawling wizard. That's what I always wanted to be. Right. Let's go down here. We have this guy over here. See you later. Shit lord. Oh boy. As you can quite clearly see, I am being very careful in this game. Not really. Neither do I really care. Unless if I have a metric grappler of souls on me, I do not care. Or at least not too much, you know. I'm gonna be a little bit careful, but I'm not gonna be careful to the point that I, like, won't move or something. If you know what I mean. I'm still gonna try to make this playthrough go at a decent pace. Even though I will be using a lot of souls to buy spells and other things, so... I do think... Well, I have no idea how powerful you can become as a sorcerer in this game. I've done a miracle build of this playthrough, and that was not amazing. It was cool, but the damage was not amazing, so... How much soul arrows does it require to kill you? A lot more than I wanted to. Okay, that's an issue. Did not think that it would take this much damage. Okay. We go and hit that guy. Get him the fuck out of here. I just remembered that I can get the fire longsword in there if I want to. But the fire longsword isn't really going to do much for me. Since well, I guess I will have some faith, but not that much. Punch. Ah yes, punch this guy's freaking iron armor. Give myself a throwing knife. You might be wondering like why I even went down here. It's just for the souls rating. That's the biggest reason why I go down here. Now I could go back around the other way, but since I don't have a sword, I do not want to deal with running back, so I'll just go and use a homeward bone. Then I think I'm gonna go and buy the soul arrow over here. I knew you'd be back. There we go. So now I kind of need another level up. Can I get 900 souls? Definitely. Okay. Let's go back to Majula then. Oh. The hiccups. The hiccups, the burps, the lack of air because of allergies. Isn't life fun? Well, sometimes it is. Let's see. 1 point into achievement, so I can get another achievement slot. And then I think just more strength, because I really want to use a sword at some point. And then I'll just focus on the rest, but at the moment this is the most important thing, that I can, you know, use a weapon. But at the moment I can equip another soul arrow badge. So I can now use 60 soul arrows. And I do think, my friends, that is going to conclude this episode. So, hope you enjoyed this episode of just I was playing Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, Sorcery build. And next episode we're going to go and deal with, well, probably, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish the entirety of the Forest of Fallen Giants, but at least a sizable chunk probably. Goodbye.